Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin', and today we're going to be making this card here. So it's made by, oh sorry, my phone is so sensitive, it's really tricky to try and do the whole zoom in thing. I wonder if it can be done manually. No, that's sound. I wonder, there we go. So that's going to have to do. Okay. There we go. Right, there we go. We're going to be recreating this scene. So if you want to suggest colours, I'm quite happy to go with some colour suggestions. Obviously, let's try and stick to some sort of natural looking thing. Let's, mountain colours and tree colours, if that makes sense. But apart from that, please feel free to shout out some colours you'd like me to use for this scene. Hi, everybody. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Vicky. So while everyone's coming on, please choose some colours. So we're going to recreate this card-ish. Might not do it exactly like this, but in terms of like the bordering and everything, because it's kind of the stamping that you're here for, isn't it? It's learning how to layer and all that kind of thing that I want to show you guys how to do. So it's using the Mountain Air stamp set, which is this really cute stamp set. And I guess when I first saw it, I thought, oh, masculine cards, but I like the idea of using it for a slightly more feminine card, which is really nice. Mossy Meadow. Really, Esther? Okay. Okay. I might use that for the trees. Let's do some trees in Mossy Meadow. I've not done trees on here, but I think it'd be nice to have some trees there. Okay, so what colour mountains would you like? I thought it might be quite nice to have a go with some grey mountains and, go a slightly different colour with the flowers and the... I might not even do these tonight, actually, because, yeah, it's all about the layering that I want to show you tonight. Hi, Narelle. Lovely to see you. Okay, we'll take Mossy Meadow as a jumping point then. And I always say that a lighter version of that is either Old Olive or Pear Pistache. So we'll go dark. We'll go Old Olive. Should we go for some nice grey mountains? Keep it quite dramatic. And possibly even some grey clouds. Okay. And then what about a bit of a pop of colour? What colour would you like for the flowers? Should we go yellow? Can we go crushed curry maybe? See what happens. So it is using a few stamp sets, but one of them is a freebie. So I'm going to be using the Celebration One Thoughtful Blooms just for the little flowers, which is a great little set to have on hand for fillers and things. And I also need to grab a little Stampin' Blend, not Stampin' Blend, a blender pen, and then we'll get started. Right, it's stunning already. Oh, thank you, Bobby. You can go now. Hi, Janice. Are you back with us, or are you still in the US of A? Okay, so I'm going to let you into a little secret. I've already cut some masks for this lady because I did this card today in a class with my ladies. So you are home. Oh, exhausted, can't sleep. Oh, you're a few hours behind, aren't you? Oh, she was, Deborah. Right, so I aimed the lady roughly in the middle. Although we could have it over to the side. I know what, I'm going to try that. Have a little bit over to the side and see what happens. Right, and then And you get a little mask. So I've pre-cut these from sticky notes. And we pop her over the top like this. There we go. Stick her down. And let's do some mountains. Now, should I go for the dark grey mountains? I think I am, you know. I'm gonna be daring. Live a little. Just gonna bring my Stampin' mat in now. Oh, I've got piles of ink pads on here now. Let's get this under here. Right, okay. No. You know me. Let's take a risk. Right. Very good. Press down. We want that ink to really transfer well. Then Esther suggested Mossy Meadow, didn't she? So we'll go for some Mossy Meadow trees. Hi, Melanie. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? That is quite scary, Janice, that the advert you just watched had a geisha girl. I wonder if it saw the picture and was like, ooh, let's show her a geisha girl advert. Oops. I'm just giving that a good massage in. Then what I'm going to do, watch this, everybody. You'll like this. Lift it and stamp again. Okay, because we want the trees to look like they're in the background. Okay, so ta-da! Oh, and I think we could probably go again. Let's try that again. Get another layer because I feel like there's a bit of a gap. Yeah, that's better. That it felt like there was a little bit of a gap between those trees and the mountains, and I feel like I wanted the trees to be kind of going onto the mountains there. So that was Mossy Meadow, everybody. And I'm thinking, well, we need something to ground this lady with. So rather than reaching for another stamp set, which I kind of did before, what if we oh, actually, what if we see this lovely pagoda? Just use the bottom bit of the pagoda. We pop that there like that. Close Mossy up. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's get the old olive because we don't need a lot of it. It's just to create the illusion of her standing on something. So I'm just going to ink up the edge of that there. I just want to create a bit of ground for her to stand on. Let's just there we go. Just want a little bit of texture there. So it doesn't look like she's floating on air. Yeah, there we go. Just need something there. So that's old olive. Now I'm hoping that is going to lighten up because at the moment it looks like there's no difference between old olive and Mossy Meadow, but I know there is. Okay, so now flowers in the foreground. Ink up your flower. Just going to check on the inkiness of this. Just check it's. See, that looks a bit light to me for crushed curry. It's like I'm needing to reactivate the ink a bit. Right, let me just clear the block. Just gonna give it a little bit of a swipe around. It feels like it needs. It might be that it just needs re-inking, to be honest. You know what? I think I might just re-ink it. Oh, wait. Legals. Right, this is when it all comes crashing around the ears. Oh, no, that's not too bad. I haven't hot dropped anything. Okay. Crushed curry, where are you? Right, so apparently Stampin' Up have been update. Well, not apparently, they have been updated us on the re-inker situation, and slowly but surely they are getting there with it all. There's various new labelling that's happening with bottles, and they are getting there. So I know it's been an absolute drag these last few months, not being able to get hold of certain inks and ink refills and things like that, but we are getting there. It looks like Grapefruit Grove. It might just be the colour of how, oh, that's better, of how it's coming across on your screen. It's definitely crushed curry. So a tip with this stamp I found is to stamp it, twist and stamp again, okay? Because I find the contrast quite off-putting with this stamp. So I like having a lighter, paler version in there. Now, because I'm stamping off there, I'm actually going to re-ink, stamp off, then twist, then go on. All right. So there we go. Looking lovely. So now let's get some of these grey clouds in the sky. The last person that used this had blue on it, but we'll go with it. Be all right. So we'll just go for a couple of little clouds there. Like that. Marvellous. Let's get a little sponge and let's put some grey in the sky. Now this says basic grey, but I think it will be fine on here. So let's just very gently bring on, make a nice moody sky. Right, there we go. And then let's get some of these lovely little flowers and stamp these around the place. So we've got that one there. No, I think I'm going to go for the really little one and the super tiny one. Oops, so I'm going to put that little one on there, that little one on there. Bring the crushed curry back. Oh, thank you, Bobby. That's so kind of you. You're such a sweetheart. You're very welcome. I missed you guys yesterday. We had our annual Oscar party, and I was hoping to try and get on here after everyone went home, but I had to prep for a class, and that, I'm afraid, takes precedent, because otherwise my ladies will get upset if I don't turn up with their goodies for class. Thank you for being such an awesome supporter, Bobby. Bobby's like my little cheerleader in the background. Okay, so here are the little leaves. And remember, you do stamping off, stamp, stamp again, stamp, stamp again. Oh, now I was thinking of trying to get a tree in this, wasn't I? I don't know if we could put a tree here. Now, is it me, or does that mossy meadow just looks like old olive? I mean, I know it's a new ink pad, so it is super juicy, but I'm going to do an experiment. We'll give it a moment to dry. And now I'm going to have to put something else on top, because oh dear, I didn't think that through out very well, did I? Okay, let's get this tree. I think we need a little tree there. And one there, and then one in the background there, then one there, one up there, just sort of, there we go. Oh, I feel like Bob Ross now. Then we've got this tiny little flower here. Oh, I forgot about the birds. Let's have some birds. Can't forget the birds. The birds, the birds. Could be that she's watching them fly. Happy little trees. Yes, happy little trees. Happy little birds flying in the sky. Right, now I also feel that here we need a little bit more interest. I know we've still got the little dots. That could go on, couldn't it? But I'm wondering whether to bring in a different yellow or if the dots will do it. Or to do the dots in grey, like a smoky slate. Because I want to try and keep to this colour scheme. I don't want to add many more colours. So we'll try it. We'll see if it works. And if it doesn't, we'll do something else. I guess I'm just a little bit disappointed that the old olive doesn't look any much lighter than the mossy meadow at the moment. And I'm just wondering if some of the colours are coming out a bit darker for some reason. What about stamped off? Okay. What about some grey flowers? Hi, Reed. Just feels there's a lot of white here. Maybe if I did add some extra paper flowers, that would help. But as I said, I'm not going to do that now because I want to get on and maybe do another one of these and then I'm going to go to bed. Right, so we want to colour this in. I think that would help actually, once she's a bit more yellow. Did you miss a lot? This is the first card I've done, Reed. But I am just going to focus on this one tonight. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of yellow left on here, isn't there, from when I was squishing my ink around. So I think I'll do a bit more squishing and leave that yellow on there and get one of the blender pens. Put some of that yellow. Get that onto her dress. Very lightly, we don't want too much. Now, sometimes you'll find that the blender pen will reactivate the colour that you may have laid down already. I think she's very colour coordinated, so I'm not too worried about her dress being lots of different colours. But I am going to get a little bit of the grey, put in her hair, and maybe the collar there. Hi, Sheila. There we go. And then we're actually going to put a little design on her dress by taking the tiny little flower stamp and stamping these little florals. And I love how actually Japanese these little florals look. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to stick to this design tonight, Reet. I'm not going to do much more. I did do a video earlier. You want to catch that one? There we go. If it might just need a little bit more on her parasol. Let's make that a little bit darker, particularly around the spokes. Like that. Now she could be coloured in with your alcohol blend, the Stampin' blends as well. You don't have to do it with the blender pen, but actually, what am I doing? I'll do a bit more here. Right, there we go. That's quite cute. Shall we do another one, a different colour scheme? Now you've got the gist of what I'm trying to do. Not working on the TV this time. Ah, now has someone else logged in to your casting? Sometimes that can happen when somebody else logs into it, Sheila. No. Switch it on and off again. Off and on again. That is an option. Now, do I have something? Oh, I have that one. I know it's not quite the right colour, but there we go. I'm on your 47-inch telly. Wonderful, Wendy. Right, shall I do another colour scheme? While I pack these away, can you guys come up with a different colour scheme? So if I show you the first one, is that one there? I'm going to pop these back. So you're not allowed to choose these ones again. We could do with going with more of the bluey greens, like, I don't know, shaded spruce or call me clover. You know, we could go that direction. I haven't done that yet. Oh, purples. Okay. Yeah, I'll do purples. Right, so but I'm going to go shaded spruce and gorgeous grape. Seaside spray for the blue and okay. What do you think of that? Really? You get to see all the detail. Brilliant. Gosh, it's crazy, isn't it, that all that detail can be shown. What's going through my phone and I made a boo-boo on that, but it fell on the thing, but turn it over. Right, so this time, if I stamp the lady in purple, I think that would work. Just going to give her a little clean. Okay. There's my lady. Put the mask on. It's like a catsuit hero. Sheila, what are you talking about, lovely? I don't understand what she just typed. Crapshoot. What are you talking about? Oh, a dice game. Oh, I see. What, whether or not it goes onto your TV. Right, should we have some blue mountains this time? No, we can't have blue mountains. We'll have to have something else because that the blue is going to be for the sky. Oh no, I did it the same. Ruth, what are you talking about, woman? Just ignore me. Well, for you Laura Ashley fans, you'll love where I went today. So I think I said to you that we might be going in a previous broadcast, but a friend of mine who comes to my classes, she said, oh, we're going to the Laura Ashley outlet shop, do you want to come? And I had got to the point where I thought, I better not. And then I thought, okay, yeah, I'll go home. Anyway, I was not going to buy anything. I promise. I wasn't going to buy anything because I'm not being funny, but the outlet shop prices are the prices that I would possibly consider paying for something really special and nice new. Like, I think Laura Ashley prices are just a little bit over the top. Anyway, so we went to one shop and there's like several bits of it. But anyway, we went to one shop and had a look through the clothing rack. And I was so chuffed. I found a top, a really nice top, and it was £5. And Esther will be proud of me. I actually tried it on before I bought it because I wasn't going to just buy it and then get it home and go, oh no, I made a mistake. Even though it was only £5, I thought, no, I want to be sure that it's, you know, it's a good one. So I was really pleased, got that. All right, did you see what I did then, guys? I stamped there, stamped above, and then I came down a bit because I actually wanted a little bit more colour into this section here. And you know what? I think I might just move it over a bit and just do it again. There we go. I like that. I like you. Right, I'm going to put my trees in now while I've got this colour open. So this is shaded spruce. Oh, and I forgot there's this one here. Let's take that up properly. Then maybe this one. Thanks, Steph. Oh no, Gina, sorry. I just saw Gibson and I thought it was Steph. It's Gina. Anyway, so I bought this top and I was like, oh, great. And then the ladies I was with were like, oh, there's another shop around the corner. This is not the fabric shop because they went there to buy fabric. So we went to this other warehouse. Well, this other section of a warehouse. Well, another area that had warehouses in, but it was like so unobvious where the shop was. And we went in there and they had loads of furniture. So I was like, okay, yeah, that piece of furniture is now £250, but I could probably pick that up in the charity shop for like 50 quid, so I'm not buying it. And originally they were like £800, £900. Then we looked at the fabric and one of my friends picked up a bit of fabric, so she was really happy with that. Then I saw some rugs. Now, we've had a rug in our front room for ages that my in-law actually donated us. They gave it to us when they didn't need it anymore. And my policy is generally don't buy new stuff while the kids live at home. Okay, because, you know, let's face it, things are going to get messy. And we also have people to the house that have even younger kids than our kids. And, you know, stuff gets spilt and, you know, it's okay. So I'm not too precious. Anyway, I did see this really lovely purple. Actually, it's not a far off colour. It's more like, I don't know if it's more like rich raspberry, actually. Lovely purple rug, bigger than the one we've got here. And it is really thick and lovely. And it was reduced from £325 to £80. And I was like, okay, I think that is worth it because this rug is going to last us like 20 years. So nice. Anyway, then I got home and all the kids were out and my husband was out, and I quickly sorted out the front room and did a bit of tidying away and stuff. and had it all ready for when they came home. And my daughter, the first thing she did was just like lied. She just lay on it and rolled around on it. And it is really lush. It's a sort of, you know, like rug you just want to like lie on because it's so nice. So that was my bargain. Well, my kind of bargain, my investment for my front room. Now this is so weird because look, this colour looks so similar to that colour. I'm hoping it's going to lighten up as we go along. Oh, sorry, Sheila. You're not hearing me. Is that because I'm like talking downwards rather than talking up towards the phone? Right, let's do a bit more purple in here. Oh, I've got the purple flowers to go in yet. I should go and get my mic. Bear with. I'll see if my mic would work. Right, look. Let's see if this will work. Open my port thing. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to go in because I've got this like protector thing on my phone. Oops. Okay, bear with. Look away, everybody, for a second because I'm going to put this in. Oh, it's not going in. My case thing is in the way. I wonder if I put oh, I'll just have to speak up, Sheila. Sorry, it's just not going in. I'll speak up. I still have a bit of a frog in my throat, to be honest. It's a shame. Was I louder on your TV? I do like this little flower. It's so cute. Yeah, I suppose if you're just watching me on a little device, there's only so much turning up you can do. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is something for her to stand on. Oh, there is this little line here. It's tiny. It's supposed to be a stem, this, but let's have a little experiment with it. See what we can do. It's sort of to make it look like she's standing on a hill, really. There we go. Take that off. Do some clouds. Oh, it is cute, isn't it? I wonder if I could do a little bit of blue on her dress. Now I'm going to try and do the old squeeze method. It's a bit trickier with these ink pads, but look, it's doable. These are running out of juice. A nice little purple belt, purple collar. I think we're going to have to do purple hair as well. I'm trying to be strict. No, you can buy a set of 3 of these, Deborah. Yeah, you get a set of 3 in a pack. They're towards the back of the catalogue somewhere. Right. I'll get my tiny little flower back again. I'm going to try and copy my original one because that didn't come out quite well. One on her shoulder, one on the side, one there. Oh, that's quite sweet. Okay, I just feel like we need to put a little bit more purple there, so the contrast is not so high. That's better. There we go. Still feel here needs something else. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn that over, the clouds over. Because did you know you could do that with this stamp set? You can turn it over if you just want that block image. Just going to squeeze some things in there. Yes, you could really play with all sorts of things. I think the trick, I mean, possibly more colours than slightly more colours than I've used, maybe one more colour, but actually it's really fun just to try and limit the colour palette and not go too crazy and really make use of the Stampin' Off and so on. I'm tempted to go back in with some more purple. Here, just to darken this up a little bit. And then a little bit of blue in the sky. Thank you, Jeannie. Thanks, Janice. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Gloria. Right, let's have a look at our experiment. So, yeah, Mossy Meadow is darker than Old Olive, but if you're on a bit of a budget, I'd say get the Mossy Meadow. and stamp off to get the old olive, because there's not a huge amount of difference. You won't be able, it's probably imperceptible to you guys, but there's not a huge amount of difference. So there we go. Right, so if you like this, please remember to share, to give me a lovely thumbs up to say that you appreciate the effort that I've taken to make this video. And also, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, because I'm on here quite often sharing ideas and giving you inspiration. So if you do like what you see, it would make my day if you just hit that subscribe button, and if you want to hit the bell button to know when I'm live, then please do that, because it's really nice to have your conversation as well. And if you get to the point where you actually make something because you've been inspired by what you see, then please do head over to Artful Stampin Space, which is my Facebook group, and the links are all below, and you can share pictures of anything that you create that you would like to share. And it's a lovely kind of creative, inspirational community of lots of support, so do head over there. So just to recap, obviously this one is like the piece de resistance one. It's got the extra border around it, which of course you can add later on. I have got a piece here that, but it's, I know it's the wrong colour, but just give you an idea of how the extra layering works. Now, the other thing I would remind you is that if you want to stamp some flowers and punch them out with your coordinating piece of cardstock, so obviously I would be going for crushed curry instead of this colour, is that you stamp your flowers, punch them out before you stick everything down, and that way you can, you know, utilise all your cardstock. What's the other thing I was going to say? Yes, and obviously by adding this 3D, this extra dimension, it just adds a little bit more to it. So, you know, I'm sure these would look so much better with some extra flowers, and it would help to cover up some of this white space that I've got going on here. Now, on the original one here, I actually used a stamp from, I think it was either My Meadow or Waterfront, just to create a little bit of landscaping for her to stand on. But as you can see, you can create that from whatever you've got, just something, you know. Yes, a black and white one would be lovely, wouldn't it? I might have a play with that at later point. What else? Yeah, and I guess it's just about building up a scene, really. Now I've noticed a little bit of a boo-boo here. I've got a bit of a white space there, and I don't really want that. I want it to look like it's going, so I'm just going to add a little bit of extra green there, so that it doesn't look like, there we go, that's better. I'm happier with that now. Actually, you can always help blend some of, oh look, that's quite nice. If you don't like some of this white area, you can go in with your blender pen afterwards and just add some extra bits. Not add extra bits, sorry, blend, reactivate some of that ink and get rid of that. Ooh, there we go. Something learnt. There we go. Oh, I might just do that with this one. Where's my scrap? Oh, there. Let's see here. To make that a bit more green, just reactivate the mossy meadow, the old olive. Sorry, was there a question about the colour combo? Calypso Coral. Yeah. Or if you haven't got Calypso, oh, thank you, Wendy. If you haven't got Calypso Coral, Terracotta Tile is really close to Calypso. Oh, so kind of you. Thanks, Wendy. You like this one then? Right, there you have it. And you know, while you've got your stamps out, you may as well just be playing with lots of different colour combinations. I know what, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So let me know which your favourite one is. So we've got the Calypso Coral, the Crushed Curry with the Smoky Slate, the Mossy Meadow and Old Olive. And then we've got the purple one with the Highland Heather, Balm, Seaside Spray, Shaded Spruce and Clover, which again, there's not a huge amount of difference between the Call Me Clover and Shaded Spruce. So, you know, I'm quite happy to say to you, you don't need all the colours in the box. You know, you don't, on the book rather, you don't. Because some are so close to each other that they're barely, like, you know, they're barely noticeable really. Unless you're a bit of a super Stampin' Up super fan. You know. So much as I would love you to buy all the colours in the thing, but you know, you might as well buy things that you're going to use, you know. Oh, sorry, that's a bit high up, wasn't it? Working on your one sheet wonders again. Oh, brilliant. Good. Your favourite's the last one. Oh, that's okay, Wendy. Don't worry. Yeah, you all like the purple ones, don't you? Yes, if I did it in red, gold, and black. So if I did the lady in red, did sort of grey, like this one, then a black skyline, sorry, trees and everything, red flowers, big flowers, and then maybe stamped with stays on, black stays on onto gold flowers, and then had a gold border. Right, I'll have a play with that. I'll try that one out. Your cat, oh, hello, cat. What if I turn it round and show my face? Would it flip? Would it get a bit anxious? What's your cat's name, Wendy? Right, so now the other thing I was going to show you, oh, I don't know where it is now though. Was a sneak peek. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I don't know if I'll come on with this tomorrow because it's One Sheet Wonder Day tomorrow, but this is the other thing that we did in class. Ta-da! I think want to see the red and gold and black. That sounds done. Okay. Yeah, I did have to study Pinterest for a little bit to kind of get me started to figure out how to use this stamp set, but I had lots of fun doing it. Yeah, this was the one that took my ladies class the longest because it's so detailed. So, but just makes it just a bit of an interesting, a different card because it sort of stands like that. And then I just stuck one on and then just put happy birthday on the back. You took a screenshot. Oh, Kellen. Oh, wow. Lost star, Kellen. I did try to see if I had a punch that would cut, you know, when you do it with the bottom cut out, so it looks like a screen. But I don't have anything in my collection at the moment that would have done it. So if you have one of the new label punches, that would be lovely because you could punch out a little section at the bottom and it would make it look like a screen. I suppose you could use a circle punch. That would look nice. But yeah, it's very sweet. I really enjoyed doing it. Yeah, it was really fun. So we'll do that another night. Right. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. And please remember, celebration is still on. You can be earning yourself some freebies. So I used 2 of them tonight. Power of Hope comes with a embossing folder. Oh, I've got the here. This is It's just a lovely embossing folder. So that when you spend £90, you get this stamp set. You can get this stamp set and this embossing folder that comes as one together. If you spend £45, you can get thoughtful blooms, and if you spend £90, you can get the punch. But I do have a feeling this might be carrying over. So if you don't want to use up your celebration on getting the punch, then you could possibly wait for the catalogue. But I've got a good feeling about this. I think it will carry over to the main catalogue. So, no star, Kellen. Yeah, Kellen. Right, there we go. Take care for now. See you soon.